As we continue to develop our emotional and social systems for support, it might also be good for us to understand the idea of trust. Now, people can be very forgiving and can forgive us of things that we've done, and we can forgive others for things that they've done. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's trust there. The trust is something that we earn. We need to earn back. We need to gain back. We need to build and develop because we've from the bank account we've emptied everything, right? We've taken it out and we've hurt people and they might see our efforts. They might see that we're saying the right things and trying to do the right things, and what they want to kind of know is this going to last? Is this just a short term kind of thing, or are you really putting in that effort? And so for us to have the mindset or the expectation that we're building from zero, and to be okay with that, be okay with, like, hey, I'm working on this and I'm going to continue to work on this, and find those intrinsic motivators, those things on the inside that motivate us or work us to building something better with our partners, to not expect that they are going to just believe our words, because a lot of times our words have not been true or to the point or factual. And so to be like, you know what, I'm going to say this and then I need to show this as if I'm starting from zero. And that's where we build trust, is we just show that our words and our actions are in line, where in the past they haven't been. And it will take time. It's not a quick fix kind of thing, and it can be very frustrating that with all the effort we're putting into something and showing our and confessing and being honest and sincere, and the problems that people still doubt, or people still kind of hesitate to kind of allow us to do and be a certain way or do certain things, so overwhelmingly annoying. But at the same time, that's where we're starting. And so instead of getting all worked up and caught up in the frustration of, hey, I've been doing this for so many months now, I've been working on this for much time, why don't they trust me? To understand, hey, I'm just not going to expect that they trust me. I'm going to show that they can trust me and continue to focus on what I can do. What I can do is be trustworthy. What I can do is be sincere. What I can do is continue to build as if I don't have anything, to kind of lock away more and more. I'm going to make those commitments, be accountable, open up completely, and then show with my actions that I'm continuing to try. Again, I'm not necessarily having to be perfect, but the idea of having that perfect effort, to put in that effort and to be open and acknowledge, hey, I've struggled, or I am struggling, and to acknowledge, like, hey, these little steps of saying things, being accountable, sharing, understanding, empathizing, having compassion, those things will build trust. Our actions and priorities, where we put those things together, will help develop that sense of community and trust, that they can trust us. And as we are sharing and opening it, and they are trustworthy with us, we can choose to trust them. Now, building trust is also a choice. So we have to choose to kind of put ourselves out there, be vulnerable, and trust that people aren't just going to reject us. Like we talked about yesterday, that we do have to be particular. We do have to be cautious and careful about who we choose, because sometimes some people don't have our best interests at heart. But as we put ourselves out there and start to filter through, hey, these are people I can trust. And I'm going to build that trust from zero with them too. Because, I mean, if we haven't been opening up, if we haven't been sharing, if we haven't been there, we have to be able to risk and put our trust in them to see if that can be, I mean, sustained and held up. At the same time, being like, hey, I understand that because of my actions, I don't have everybody's trust 100%, and I'm gonna live and just accept that that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna keep investing in my actions according to what I've said I'm going to do, to be accountable, to be committing, and move forward right through where you're at, where you think you're at today, with the different people, asking, let's say your spouse or parents or people that you're around, where the trust is. Maybe put it on a scale, 0 to 100%. How much do you trust me? Or going just this idea of just from zero. Hey, I'm just from zero with everybody. I'm going to continue to commit and show to those around me what I can do, what I'm about, where I want to go. We don't have to tell them, hey, these are my goals, this is what I'm doing, but you can. That could be helpful. But the idea of showing them by your actions, where are you headed? What do you want to do? Day to day to day, week after week, month after month. Put in the effort. Write down where you're at, what you were planning on doing to show that you can be trustworthy, that you can be the person that you say you are and you want to be. Write down the actions you have to take today to show that.